Session 2, new to programming track. The speaker for the session is Tekula Hemant Reddy. Coming to his works, like he had much experience in Android development as well as React Native development. So he's like a much kind of app developer side, and he has this interest towards gaming too. He has done a couple of small games, and we can see him as a two different tracks. Like he can be as a game developer as well as app developer. So let's start the event. Hemant, you can start the session.
Thank you, Aditya. Let me share my screen. Yeah, good evening. Good evening, guys. Today we are going to see the Android session 2. In this session, we are going to build a app, and we are going to learn few basics of Kotlin. Means few basics of OOPS concepts like classes and inheritance. So coming to the last session, we did we build an app. That means we build a birthday card app, and now we are going to see how to build an app. That means a dice rolling app. So here class and object instance.
Hemant, just a second. I hope you are starting the recording. I just want to intimate you that.
Yeah, I started recording.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's start our session. Coming to the first code lab in this session. So before you begin, I hope all of you know that classes, OOPS concepts, right? Classes, inheritance, objects, etc. So I'll just give a brief introduction about classes. Classes are nothing but like a blueprint. Let's take an example of a car. While building a car, we will take a blueprint of a car, and we'll design as many cars as we can. So a class act as a blueprint, and object act as a car, an instance, simply an instance. So now, what is roll random numbers? I hope most of us play by rolling dice. We can't just say what number it will come, right? It's a random number. So we are going to build this now. I hope I'm clear. Am I audible? Can I get a quick yes or no?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I want all of you to open the Kotlin playground. I just open a browser and type Kotlin playground. Sorry. The first link. I think all of you open Kotlin playground. Now let's start with a program. Last session we were well known with functions and methods, variables, etc. So let's start our main function. Yeah. Now what are we going to do? As this code lab is known for building getting a random number from a set of integers. Like you can see here, we are going to get a random number from a set of integers. Means here we are throwing a dice. It has 6 faces. We are getting a number within 6 faces. Okay. Now let's take a variable where you can initialize 1 to 6 numbers in this way. It's a simple notation. Like it is known as integer range, means 1 to 6. These are integers. Within the range of integers, we are taking it as an array, simple array, and we are generating a random number. Yeah, that's it, guys. I have these two variables are similar. Change the name. This is a small program which will generate a random number between 1 to 6. Let's run it. Yeah, here you can observe the output. First it is 2, it is 3. It will keep on changing when we run the program. It is a simple program, but let's think, guys. We are not going to run this program. Since, can I get the reasons? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, Hemant, you are audible.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. This is a direct function. That means we are hard coding it. So our main intention is to use classes, right? So let's use classes here. Let me create a class. It means a blueprint for a dice. Dice. Generally, we know that this site number of sites are 6. So let me hard code it. Yeah. So here we created a class called named dice, and we created a variable named site which has the integer 6, right? Let me create a function, admins method, which will give us a random number between 1 to 6. Let me name it as roll. It will take nothing, and let's create a random number. 1 to the range means the last integer, which will include it, means it will include 1 and 6 also. Let's name it as side that random. So it will generate a random number between 1 to 6. Okay. Let's print it. So we have created a blueprint called class called dice, means it contains an variable side and a method role. Let me create an instance here. Let me name it as dice1. New dice, and let me call the function. Yeah, it will print number 6, 5, 4. Yeah. I hope you understand this program, right? Yeah, guys, respond.
Yes, bro. Yeah, yeah, yes.
Yeah. Uh, is this the right way of coding? I'm asking you, is this the right way of coding?
I think yes, because we are using oops concepts.
Yeah, bro, we are using hoops concepts here. Let me ask you a question. If the size is greater than 6, then let me brief it in this way. If we want a number, random number, from 1 to 10, let's take. Can I get a random number 1 to 10 here? No, right?
Yes, bro. Like you can change size value, then you can get 1 to 10.
Yeah, I can change here. Okay. Now, for first dice, I want the random number from 1 to 10. But for me, for second dice, let me create another dice here. For this dice, can I get a random number between 1 to 100?
Yeah, in that case, like we can send one parameter through the function.
Yeah, exactly. That means we have to use constructors here, right? There are two types of constructor. One is primary constructor and secondary constructor. Normally we use secondary constructors in Java. Okay, we'll try with secondary constructor here. Right, it's a type of integer, right? Integer. Construct. It is of type integer. Size. Now let me pass the variable here. Now let's take it 6 and let's take it 100. Two dot four. Simple. To differentiate it, I will frame this interval. Yeah. Now we can get a random number from 1 to 10, 1 to 100, anything. I think it's the right way of doing it. But we want to return a number. Means we want to return a random number from it. So for every function there is a return value, right? Here it is a void. We are returning nothing. Like we are returning nothing means we are returning void. So let me return integer here. Type integer. Let me return the value. Let's print here. Dash two. Dash. Sorry. Here you can see we are returning a value from the function. This way we can create a functions and return anything like you can return strings, doubles, boolean, etc. This is the second way of doing. Means second way of taking the variables. Let us see first way, primary way. Means we are not using the constructor here. The class itself acts as a constructor. Where side which is of type int. Here you can see here we are declaring side as a integer type. In case if we don't get any doubts, all right. Yeah. In case if you don't pass a value to the dice, in that case we can take a default value. Let's see it in next round. Yeah. We are declaring times. Yeah, we got answer right. So it's the primary way of constructing a variable, constructing a class, and before it is it is the secondary way of constructing a class. I hope you understand, right? Can I get a quick yes or no? Sharat Chandra. I hope you understand, right?
Bro, can you like repeat once again? I was changing my headphones and I missed last 2 minutes.
Yeah, okay. I will explain it. You see, in generally, we use constructors in Java, right? For assigning a variable to a variable within the class. So it is a secondary way of assigning a variable in Kotlin using constructors. We can do it in another way. It is the primary way of assigning a variable. Like where sites of type integer. Yeah. It's a primary way of declaring initializing the variable. Here you can initialize at any and you can modify it also. See,
Yeah, yes, bro. Understood.
yeah, thank you, Sharat. You can modify this value like this. We'll put it as 200. Now you can see a random integer 188 between 1 to 200. It's a simple way, and that's it for this code lab. You can see solution here, just like we did. It is returning a random number, and it is using primary constructor here. Now let's create our app. I hope you guys are doing with me, right?
Like I opened Kotlin, but I'll start in Android Studio with you.
Yep, not a problem. Now let's go with a Slido question. Can you guys open Slido and just type the code 20203. Yeah, did you work on the code labs until now from the session 1? Have you worked on the code labs? I guess only two are responded. Yeah, it will help me in while showing Android app. Cool. Yeah, no problem, guys. Let's shift for Android app. So, guys, you can. I hope you can create a new application and you can start building an app. Yeah, with new project. I will go with empty activity. Like my Android should specify. Let me restart it again. Let's create a new project. Go to empty activity. Okay. I will name it as dice roller. I choose language as Kotlin and when my SDK version is the latest version. It is taking time. Till then, we will see what to build in this app. Like first, we are going to create a layout which contains a button and a text view. Means Sorry guys, it's taking time. Give me 2 minutes.
Hemant, I guess we can go through the code lab until the background process gets done.
Yeah, yeah. Let's write a sorry. Yeah, Aditya, let's write a code for our app. Guys, we are going to build an app with a button and a text view. So let us create a function while like when we click a button, click that button. What are the function that is going to come up? We will write it here. Like hmm, let's create the class, new class, guys. Yeah, already done it. So type it. Yeah. Uh, it is taking too long. Let's finish this. Return onto sites and run. So it will be the class. It will act as a blue class and what do we know? I hope this complete is completed, guys. Yeah, I guess it is completed right now. Yeah, guys, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, bro.
Thank you. Sorry for the disturbance. Sorry for the disturbance. Yeah, let me remove this all over. Basically, we are using a constraint layout. It is the best way of using constraint layout since it will adjust according to the another view. In my perspective, let's add a button here. Here we will constrain it like this, and let's add a text view. Just drag and drop and constrain it. It will be too easy to while using constraint layouts. Let's connect this to this. Now for button, let's change the properties. Yeah, ID is button and stylings nothing. Let's change the color text pro, and we can change the background color to let's keep it as blue. Then done, and let's make our text color is white. Okay, and for the text view, its ID is text view. Let's make it as value, random value. It's more clear. Let's increase the size to let's just yeah. Now our basic layout is completed. Let's go for the coding part. While in code, it's the best way of making all the variables private. Let's private it and uh, dice button. Let me name it as dice button. Soft type button. And there is one more variable, one more view. Let me create an instance for it too. Dice text. Let me name it as dice text. Subtract text view. Let me initialize here as dice button. Find view by ID. So or dot ID. We have seen that ID of a button. We keep it as a button. So or dot ID dot button. And for the text view, dice dot text view. Dice dot text equal to find view by ID. check. So we have initialized those views with our variables. Now let me create a on-click listener. On-click listener. Okay. Now on-click listener. That's it. Now let me create another function, another class, which is a helper class. Let me name it as dice, and it's a class. Let me paste this. Yeah, it's complete. Now we'll use this here. Sorry. Dice and dice wonder row. Let's give it a 6 for now. Yeah. Now we will print it here. So dice text, right? Let me dice value dot. Push. Now let's run our app. I'll show my output in my phone. Guys, till then, shall we have a slide of question, please?
Anna, can you just show your code once again?
Yes, bro, I will show you. After output, I will show it again. Just give me a second. Guys, can you see the poll question? One response.
Hemant, we could just see the meet screen, Gmeet screen, and I guess you didn't share the whole screen, right?
Yeah, I shared my phone screen. I'll
Uh,
share my laptop screen. Wait a second. Yeah, guys, four have been responded.
Guys, you can respond to the Slido question. The next question is on the screen.
Yeah, okay. Let me share my phone screen. Guys, are you able to see my screen?
Yes or no?
Yeah. This is the final output. We roll. It will give us a random number from 1 to 6, like this. 1 to 5. Now let's see the code again. Now is my screen visible? Yes.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. We did nothing, right? Let's just few XML code and Kotlin code. In design window, I just add a button and a text view. It seems like this, like a button view and a text view. And in I've created a helper class like named dice, which has a variable named sides and a function named roll. It will return a random integer from 1 to side value. Means we have fixed this side value as 6, right, for dice 1. So it will return a random integer from 1 to 6. Uh, in main activity.kotlin, we just create an instance of button and a text view here. We have initialized it, but with the help of its IDs, which we declare here. Like for button, we have taken button as an ID, and for text, we have taken text view as an ID. So yeah, for dice button, with the help of button ID, we have fixed that view to this variable. So on we have set on click listener here, just like as applets in Java, and we have created an instance of a helper class like dice here, named dice one, and we just roll it. Means we have called function and we are setting the text view. Means here is the text view, right? We are setting this text with the random integer. Any doubts? Till now is okay, right, guys? Any questions?
Yes, Anna.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the first phase of our app. First phase of our app. It has a second phase, right? In previous session we stopped without adding an image to the app, right? Let's add it right now. Let's add an image. Previously I just downloaded those images and kept in here. I'll just copy them. Nothing to do, just copy it. Like copy and just paste them here in drawable resource file. Is the resource file, right? In drawable resource file, just paste them.
Anna, like without downloading the image, can we directly copy it from the internet and then paste it here?
I think so, no, bro. It has to be in
Okay.
it has to be in local machine, local environment. So we have to download those images.
Okay, okay, Anna.
Yeah. You can see images here. Let's add a image view. For this role, I'm cancelling the top constraint. Let's add image here.
Bro, can you repeat once again, like how to add the image after downloading? What is the process?
Yeah. No, not a problem. I'll show it again. Just copy those images. Copy those images and paste them in this folder. Means yeah, you can see drawable resource, right? Drawable folder. Hello. Let me change.
The screen has struck. Yeah. And now, like it's all blur. That's why I asked.
I will change my view. Can you see right now? Can you see right? In resource folder, there is a drawable folder.
Drawable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Paste those pictures in this drawable folder. Just click on paste.
Okay.
That's it. Let
Yeah.
I will show it again. Let me delete this picture, guys. Let me copy this again and paste here in drawable resource file. Drawable resource file. Just paste it. Paste the picture. Done. It's clear, right?
Yeah. Yes, bro. Clear.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you, bro. Now let's add the image. Let me select an image from here. A default image. Let's add constraints to it. let's change the variables. Uh, for image ID, let's change it like dice image, and source compact. Yeah, that's it. Let's see the code. For dice, this is a view which contain an ID, dice image, layout width means width, height, and top constraint and constraints here. Let's add an instance of that image here. Why I'm taking private means it's a good way. It means a nice way which will add more security to our app. Dice image of type image view. Okay. Want to let's dice image. Now we're going to see a conditional statement like we have conditional statements like if and else if, right? Else if. In Kotlin we have another conditional statement like when. When is a condition? Sorry. When is also a conditional statement in Kotlin. Like you can use it this way. Like when it's same like as a switch case, dice value. You will take dice value, and when the dice value is 1, let's add the image. Dice image dot set image resource. Or means here resource. We are taking all the values like all the IDs are from a XML layout files. Layout files are in resource files. So R is the representation of resource. And in a similar way, we are taking image resource, right? Or that those images are in drawable resource file. So drawable dot dice one. When we get a when we get a value 1, it will display this image. If 2, let me copy. Copy this thing. Yeah. Let's run our app. Guys, any doubts here? like how to add image and how to present it. Hello.
Yeah, yes, bro. No doubt. Still.
Thank you, bro. As usual, Android will take time for building outputs. And that build is finished. I'll show it in my phone. You can see my screen, right? Is the default image which we set right at the beginning. When we roll, it will show 6, 1, roll 2. So in this way, we can add pictures, we can modify them, and we can do anything. I hope with this we have completed first part of our Android session, means Android course. What we can is nothing. Let's take a quiz. So I want answers from you guys. Which of the following is the example of class? Wait, sorry, I will share my screen.
Hemant, can you
Yeah,
share
yeah,
the screen?
I'm sharing. Sorry. What? Yeah. With this, we have completed building an app, means dice rolling app. Let's go for the quiz, and I want answers from you. Which of the following is an example of a class? Yeah, guys. Which of the following is an example of a class? Let's see. What is the class? Class
A
is just like a
car
blueprint.
class that has a maker, model, and that can be driven.
Yeah, thank you. Still, a flower class that has a scent.
Yeah,
See,
yes, that also.
yeah,
A puppy class that has a breed, weight, and agent
yeah,
that can
thank you.
bark.
Yeah, it's like a blueprint. A shopping cart class that has a cart size, cart value, and that can hold items. Let's see in this one. A shopping cart class. A class has a cart size, cart value, cart holding items. Means it's acting as a blueprint. It has different cart sizes, cart values, and etc. So it comes under class. A songs class that has its lyrics. Here, lyrics is a variable, and songs class it acts as a blueprint. So it will act as a class. So I think these are the variables. Any queries in this question?
No,
Can,
bro.
yeah, can we go for the next question? Okay. Which of the following is difference between a class and an instance? Now we have to answer it. Since I'm,
Class as a blueprint.
yeah,
We can
thank you.
think of a class as a blueprint.
Yeah, yeah. What is a blueprint? It's actually a plan, right? It's an architectural plan. Let's see for a bridge. It's a plan for a bridge. With this plan, we can build any type of bridge. Means we can build a Golden Gate bridge and Aura bridge, etc. We can build any bridge. So I think it will. It's correct. Any queries here?
No, no, no.
Yeah. A class is defining categories of a thing. You see this statement. A class is for defining categories of a thing. It means it is talking about the instance of a class. It means it's talking about the things within the class. Yeah, things within the class is refers to instance, right? So I think it won't come under differences. I want answer from you. Like, is it correct or wrong?
I think it is like a class can also define its properties.
Okay, let's go with you. In my perspective, like it is defining a thing within the class means it's act as a instances. But we'll go with you. You can create multiple instances from a class, right? And but you can't create classes from instances. Yeah, it's correct. We can create any number of things from blueprint, and we can't read the blueprint from a class. Okay. For each of the following types of information, select whether it should be a part of class or instance. Information about properties shared by all things. It's information about a property shared by all things belonging to the class, such as number of sides, number of legs, or it has a color. Like it is saying that like it's a property which has side. Like let's take it as a house. For a house, it has number of sides, number of no, don't take it as house. Take it as a chair. It will we can say that it has number of sides and number of legs and color of a chair, right? For a chair object, for a chair class, not a class, for a chair, we can define as its size, its length, and its color. So it will come under class or instance.
Class, I guess.
Okay, I'll go with class. So the specifications about a property, such as specific color of a thing that can have a color. Means he's saying that for a chair, it should be in this color. Means it is defining the color of the chair. It comes under. I'll go with instance. Since no one is responding, I'll go with my choice. Yeah, true or false. Every main activity in Android must have a main function. Yeah, guys. Now here you can see is a main activity, but we don't have any main class here, right? We don't have any main class, so it should be false. Which of the following is not a way of creating comments in Kotlin? Now I forgot to show comments. Let's comment out something like, for our clear understanding, here we can write. We can comment out in this two slashes like a button, dice button. Like dice button is a button for showing random numbers. And we can comment out in this way, right? Like a multi-line comment. Like dice text is a text view for displaying the random number. In this way, you can create comments. So adding at the beginning. Okay, inside it is anything is considered as comment. I think so. No, means which of the following is not a way of creating a comment? Here you can create a comment in this way, right? Okay. Putting this and ending with this. We have seen right now. It's a correct way of creating comments. Use double slashes to turn the rest of the function into comments. It's absolutely no. We use two slash comments to comment out only one line. Using this type to start a comment that is in one line long. No. Just now we have saw that we use this type of soft comments for multi-line comments. So I think these two are the correct. And which of the following statements are about a conditional statement is just now if I say that we have conditional statements just like if else and like any other programming language. A conditional statement is a way for you to step up a condition and ensure that code will follow it only when execute if that condition is met. Yeah, it's correct. A conditional statement does not require any keywords. No. Let's take an example like if to enter into a if block we need a condition, right? So it might it is wrong. A conditional statement should only be used with the integer as an input. No, we can use it as we can use boolean too. And conditional statement can be used within the function to return outputs based on condition defined in the function. Yeah, it's correct. We can define whether if one condition is true, we will pass one value. If it is false, like let's take an example of even or odd. If the number is even, we will pass one output, and if the number is odd, we will pass one output. So it is correct. What is a good reason for you to add comments to your code? Yeah, can I get answer from you for this question?
To explain to yourself or others why the code is written a certain
It's correct.
in a certain way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct.
To structure code.
All of the above.
Yeah, all of the above. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Which of the following Kotlin are Kotlin data types? Yeah, integer is there, boolean is there, variance are num, and yeah, integer range. We just saw integer range here, right? It is an integer range. 1 to slide. This is string range too. In the same manner, like A to Z, small a to capital small z, in that way. So there is an integer range too. And which of the following are valid keywords used in conditional statements in Kotlin? As I said, there is if else, and we didn't see till now like if then stop. We have seen when in the app, and it's a loop control statement like repeat and finish. It's a loop control statement you saw in previous session. Let me submit the answers. Yeah. God. Congratulations, guys. Got 8 out of 9. Which one is wrong? Yeah, here. The class is being defined categories of things, and while instances are defining properties. Let me put this in this manner. Like here he is saying that for a chair, it is saying that a class is defining a category of things. Like it is defining it is defining like it is a leg of a chair. It won't come under a class, right? It will come under the instance. Legs, colors, and number of sides. So it is wrong. Can we have a break, guys, for 2 minutes? Hello. Can we continue? Shall we continue, or should we have a break for 2 minutes?
Your vision.
I didn't get you, bro.
Your wish, as whatever you say. Like I'm okay with anything.
Others can respond, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me continue. We have successfully completed first lab. We went long back. Yeah. We have successfully completed Kotlin basics for Android. Let's go for layouts. Yeah, in layouts we have just two parts. One is get user inputs into app and display scrollable list. Let's go with this. In this unit, we are going to learn the classes, instances, like we have abstract class and inheritance, etc. in Java, right? Oops concepts. We are going to learn in Kotlin, and we are going to build a tick calculator app, which will look like in this manner. Let me play the video.
Back in Unit 1, like
Anna, the audio is not shared.
Yeah, bro. I didn't share an audio. I'm just looking for the way it was built. Okay, anyway, we'll build it in next. We'll build it in future. Further discussion. Not a problem. Let's go with class and inheritance in Kotlin. Yeah, taking a code lab. Yeah, before we begin. So in this code lab, we are going to learn the classes and inheritance in Kotlin. Right? Excuse me. Yeah. What are classes? Classes. Till now we have seen we know that just classes are just like blueprints. We can draw as many as blueprints from a single blueprint. Like how can I say? Yeah. Let's take this example. We have trains, right? We have normal trains and we have like metro. Yeah, we have metro trains. Those two are trains, but those two designs are different, right? But those two are trains. Those two are different. But those two blueprints will look like same. Means how can I say? Yeah, let's put this in this manner. For metro trains, it has taken few parts from normal trains, and it had extra features. In the same way, here you can see your vegetable. There is a vegetable class. With this vegetable class, Ligma class has few variables which are extra with vegetables. I hope you understand, guys. Nothing but for yeah, for a child subclass, there are extra features compared to parent subclass. It's called hierarchy, and we can create as many as subclasses from a parent class. Yeah. In this code lab, we are going to create a dwelling parent class, and we are going to square cabin, round hut, and round tower. Basically, these are rooms, and dwelling is a base class, means it's a parent class. Square cabin, it's made up of wood, which will look like a square flat, and round hut, it will be in round manner, and round tower Means these two are same class, but these round tower has extra features compared to round hat, and these have extra features compared to dwelling. Let's go with the Kotlin playground. Let's create an abstract class. Name dwelling, right? Sorry. Dwelling. Dwelling. It has abstract method, abstract variables like material type, material type of type string, and it has capacity, which is of type int. Sorry. And let's have an abstract class. Let's have a function here. We have seen abstract variables, right? Let's have a function like has room. And let us return a boolean variable, bool. And abstract class, we can't create an instance of an abstract class, right? Let's take a variable like var residence, which is of type integer. If we will return a value, we will return true when capacity is greater than resistance. Now we are completed our abstract class, means your parent class. Let me create an instance of this class. Square platform, right? Here it is. Square cabin. Let's go with primary constructor. Where residence and which is of type integer. No need to declare var. And it is an abstract. We are abstract class dwelling. Guys, am I audible, right?
Yes, Anna.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, bro. Residence. So the class square cabin will take residence as an input and will pass it to dwelling class. As we know, abstract for abstract variables, we have to declare those. So let override those values. Override var material type. Is material type is from parent class. So let me take this as like wood, and let me override these two. Override val capacity. Let's take this capacity as 5. Yeah, that's it. In main function, we'll create an instance of square cabin. Square cabin, which will take residence. Let's give it as 6, and let's print ln. Sorry, square cabin, right? Cabin. Square cabin. But has rooms. Let's run this app. So run this code. Upload declaration. Let's put it. Well, square cabin, print, ln. Okay. Abstract dwelling. Sorry, we didn't. Abstract class. String is defined in dwelling. Can be overridden by the.
Hemant, there's inside beside the dwelling you have written variable like var
Yeah.
on the top.
Yeah, bro. I can see. Let's change it to var. Yeah. Here we are given capacity as 5, but actual residence are 6. So 6 is 5 is greater than 6, right? Sorry, 6 is greater than 5, right? It will return false. Let me increase the capacity to 10. Will give true. Let's create another class. Name, what is it? Round hub. Same, it will take residence. I will just copy it. purely double star. Okay. Now you can see it is a round heart. Means it has a radius and it is a square cabin. It has a length. So let us take those two values too. Like val. This is of type integer and here val radius. It is of type double. Let's take it as double since we can have 0.2, 0.3 radius too. Sorry. And let's calculate the area here. Okay. Function. Sorry, area. Which will return a double value. Double. Return length into length. Length. Now, for this function, it will return double. So it will return 5 means 3.14, right? Always star radius star radius. Radius star radius. Okay. Now let's print those areas here. Instead of having rooms, for square cabin, area is right. Square cabin, but area. Looks like we have forgotten something. We have to pass length, right? Let's take it as 10.0. And we will repeat the same thing for round hut. It will take number of resistance. Let me make it as 4 and radius as 20.0. Let me print the area. For round hut. Area is round hut. Dot area. Let me run the code. Sorry. Is of type double, right? Yeah. Not be long. So these are from these two childs are from same parent, but they have different values. Like it has radius and it has length. So in these cases, we can go for a primary class, subclass, and so on. And there is one more subclass like round tower. Let me create this instance too. Same, it will take residence and radius. Let me copy this from here. Control. So instead of calling function area, we can. There's no need to call function area, right? It's already included in primary class, means parent class of round tower, like round hut. So there is no need to call function area round hut. Okay, and let me make it as 2. Control V. And it's of type round tower. Let's run this code. Number of super type round hut and I override methods. I forgot to make it as outstack. Make it as open. Or we need to pass radius too. Yeah, now we can see. Let's change radius to 30. This way we can create as many as subclasses as we can. So let's get into this part. So guys, I think you are well on with the class and inheritance right now, right? Any doubts? Guys, you are following, right?
Yes or no?
Thank you, bro. Meanwhile, let's have a question. Slide a question. Were you able to upload images right now in Android Studios? Can I get a quick yes or no? Yeah, one response. Yes. You can respond, right? Is there any issue with uploading images? Okay. Since many of us are. Okay, let's go with code lab. For this code lab, we have created dwelling, square cabin, round hut, and round tower. Dwelling is a parent class. Square cabin is a child of dwelling, and round hut is a child of dwelling, and round tower is the child of round hut. Yeah. Let's go for another section. Okay, everything is similar here. We are using with class. Sorry. Yeah. Usage of with class. If there are many, like there is an area. If we want to print like print ln, like let's say round hat dot has area has rooms. It's an hectic way to write always round hat area, round hat hat rooms, right? There's a solution for this, like using with round hat. So below with it's all belongs to round hat class. In this way, right? Let's delete this one. Right, delete this one. Delete this one too. Let's wrap it in floor brackets. Let's run this. Sorry. I have to change remove this one, right? Yeah. Without now you can see without using round hat dot area round hat dot has rooms, we can get these values like 1256 and true. So it is the usage of with class. Now let's see another thing. With square cabin function main. Okay, we did all these things. Created rounded subclass. We have created rounded subclass and rounded tower. We have created all these things. Okay. Guys, are you able to follow? Hello. Shall we end this session here?
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, okay. Bro. Any suggestions? Like, are you able to understand how to upload images and how to build your app?
Yes or no? It is very interesting. Able to understand.
Thank you, bro. Let's stop this session right here. Thank you. Any queries? Any suggestions? I'm open to you. Hello. Any queries?
Guys, you can just ask the queries, and you can also just post your images. Like once you done if you done the app, like you can just post it on the social media platforms having the hashtag Android Study Jams, so it can reach everyone. Having some hashtags and doing that stuff can get the name of the college too. And guys, regarding like so build your apps by Jan 25. Like we want to have some apps from your side too, so that we can just post these apps to the DSC. Yeah, Jivana, we can just do it after the session. Like if you had told us before the session, we would have solved it, but it's just session. Let's wrap it at 8. And guys, you just start building your apps, and like you can just post the apps, or you can just send the apps to our WhatsApp or something like that, and we will just post those apps to our DSC. Like we'll send those apps, and the best app just gets selected. Will be featured in the Google's page, like the Google's page or something. Like they have said that they will be featuring the app, and the last year too, they have featured an app, and they featured the person who featured the person who made that app. She met Sundar Pichai too, so it was that kind of thing. And so I hope many will come up with their own apps. So it need not be that great interesting apps. It can also be a basic apps or something. So it's up to your choice and up to your extent of what you do. So I hope like the deadline is like January 25. It's 1 month from now. So you can start building, and coming to the global solution challenge also, we'll be giving an update in the month of January. So most of the solutions many people do from using app technology. So we just thought of doing this app workshop before in before January, so that you could be doing well versed with those apps. So similarly, we'll be having a session tomorrow. Like we'll be wrapping up the third session tomorrow, and then we'll look out for another session if possible, like in the month of January. I hope many are busy with the exams, so we'll plan it out in the holidays, in the mid holidays, in from like 12th to 15th. We'll see whether it's possible to do a session or not. So tomorrow we'll be having at the same time, by the way. Uh, we'll be posting on the events platform too. So guys, any queries or questions? So if you could not able to install the Android Studio, you can just reach us. So in the earlier stage, we just mentioned like if you can't install, you can just reach us. So after the session also, you can just ping us to the WhatsApp, or you can just mail us too. So we'll just look into that. So guys, I hope you are also doing the code labs parallelly with us. And for earning the certificate, you need to do the second track, uh, the prior programming track. Uh, so it's not that mandatory for doing, but it just gives you the knowledge on the apps. Guys, any questions? Guys, you can also post the questions in the WhatsApp group too, the Android study group, and also you can just post the pictures of your apps or any doubts or any installation doubts. You can post in the WhatsApp group too, so that it can reach more people. Like if others have the same doubt, uh, it can be resolved for them too. Not an issue. Uh, Guys, if there are no queries, the session is done.